This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Quiet on the set, please! Silence! Silence!
I knew you'd come. I'm not finished with you.
I am the cream, the cream of the crop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
Because we don't just set the bar, we are the bar.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find his fine audio recording, and also live on RVT Entertainment's official Twitch.tv live streaming channel of internet goodness. And goodness it was, especially last weekend if you were a charity-like supporting person. We talk about professional wrestling, both in the independent scene and the mainstream, and guess what? I did not watch one lick of wrestling. Actually, I lied. Watch NXT and Lucha Underground. Everything else, all on the YouTube. Because my power got knocked out, and I usually get fucking pissed off at electricity and no internet, but I'm like, I got a full charge 26,000 milliamp hour battery and a phone full of Netflix downloads. I was fine. And then 10:30 happened, and the power went back up. I tuned in. Kevin Owens in a porta potty. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it right back off and get right back to doing what I wanted to do on that Monday. Play video games. That was a rant, wasn't it? We're not even like 2 minutes into the show. That was a rant. My name's Matty Jay. That's not TWK. What am I doing? He's not here. He is out of town. He sends his love and an email. We'll be reading that shortly. Joining me for the festivities this week, a good brother, if you will. And yes, there will be some echo because, well, that's the internet for you. But it doth not matter because it's still ShintigerCurl. You can say hi now.
This is the worst podcast I've ever been in.
You know what's so bad? That fat fuck Matty Jay sucks. I see you.
I see you. Seriously, what is up with all these special guests? Oh, they go and get some guys that can't even get nothing. They can't even get named guys like what? The Nostalgia Critic? You can't get a Nostalgia Critic on the show? I bet we can do it. I just miss SoCal so bad right now. See you.
I see you. Hey, what happened to Brian Zane? He was an influencer. Where's the influencer now? This just sucks. I see you.
I see you.
Don't you just love watching Being the Elite?
Yes.
Just a lot.
Good for what ails you. That's what it is.
Oh yes, yes it is. And my God, I'm looking forward to Saturday once again.
Oh yeah.
How are you, by the way? How you been feeling?
Well, aside from the fact that Mother Nature decided that Houston wasn't quite done with all the water yet, and we had record flash flooding on the 4th of July.
No.
And guess who had to trudge through ankle-deep water to get the trash cans that floated down street?
Oh. we had a freak thunderstorm on Monday, and it knocked out our power. And now I think the loud above we had that because I missed what. I mean, we'll talk about it, but Mumbles. We had Mumbles last week, and I cut her off because she was trying to explain, and she had a good point about Bailey and Sasha. And I look at it and no, Shelby ain't working for me, bud. I'm sorry. Yeah, I marked out, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
So T-Dub's not here. Obviously, he's out of town for some serious business. He will be back next week. However, we still have some news to cover. We still have some stuff to talk about. And we got ShintigerCurl, and we got a pay-per-view. Well, not pay-per-view, an Access TV special if you're in the States.
Yes, we do.
So we'll talk about that. We talked about it last week, but we may as well talk about it this week. We may as well. It's there. We'll give it a proper preview, shall we say. That said, Club of the Week, I didn't watch wrestling, so I just watched Lucha Underground, and I just needed a good excuse to hit Jack Swagger's old theme. So take a listen to a bit of goodness that was Lucha Underground. Take a listen.
And his opponent from Barry, Oklahoma, the Savage, Jake Strong!
In this world, a lot of people like to talk. They fill the air with falsehoods, but the entire mountain of lies will crumble under the weight of one truth. And that truth is the man you look at right there is a bona fide, certified badass, the Savage, Jake Strong.
A very, very impressive response from the believers. You know, they don't just accept anybody, but if you're an ass-whooping monster, you're in.
And then that particular episode of Lucha Underground this week, he proceeded to break Big Bad Steve's ankle. Matter of fact, he decided to break all the ankles. I think that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get in that ring. He's gonna break an ankle and wait, I'm gonna break another ankle. That's
great. Now I got this image in my head of Pentagon Dark and Jake Strong in a showdown in the middle of the ring, and they're just trying to one up each other by breaking arms and ankles.
You know what? I'm willing to bet this is where they're going with this, because they're obviously building up Swagger. I mean, Jake Strong, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
They're obviously going to build that up, and it's going to be Pentagon Dark versus Jake Strong. The arm bar of doom versus the ankle lock.
And the build up is just them just having, better yet, have them face off in the middle of the ring, and then they just start going into the believers and just start breaking arms and legs.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? You get, who's a good jobber other than James Ellsworth right now? Oof. Because I don't want to say Chavo Guerrero, because I can't. He's not a jobber.
No.
He's a boy, but he's not a jobber.
Give it to Marty the Moth.
That could work.
Yeah. Or, I can't really think of any jobbers on Lucha Underground.
And that's the thing. They do they have jobbers? Yeah, and that one jobber just got his ankle broke last week. Or this week, I should say. I mean, you could say Famous B, but they're obviously selling the shit out of that. We'll get back to Lucha Underground in a few minutes. Before we do, we got to talk about the news. And since I can't go to T-Dub for his list of stuff, we got to talk about a little bit of bad news and good news concerning All In. The bad news, they lost Deonna Purrazzo, who signed with WWE, and she's scheduled to start August 1st. So, Vinnie Mac gets it. Fuck you, Cody.
But on the bright side...
Cody Rhodes got his dig back. He tweeted, Deonna Purrazzo, she tweeted, quote, "It's been incredible to see firsthand what Matt and Nick Jackson and Cody Rhodes have envisioned for pro wrestling. I'm so sad I won't be wrestling at All In, but my heart will be there September 1st. Cody responds. You get the answer. He answers. Quote, take one large step forward in the photo. He likes to make people look shorter than him. Good luck, D. Beat everybody, run up the score. There you go.
Well, since I'm the only one in this chat only one in this call is the one who watched Raw and SmackDown, I can give you a little bit of a rundown.
I mean, I know what happened pretty much. I mean, Kevin Owens was stuck in a freaking porta potty. And Braun fucking flipped it.
As Braun is wont to do. And
Are we turning Kevin into the Kenny from South Park of Monday Night Raw? Is that what it is?
When you're Braun Strowman, everyone is Kenny.
Yeah, but could it be James Ellsworth?
Now, I don't like porta potties.
Pete! Oh. Pete, your pest is back.
Don't call Pete, he's scary.
Pete!
And he talks funny.
Pete! There's a Minoru Suzuki match in it if you break his bones.
No bloody Suzuki match between me and him if I break his bones.
Yes.
Come here, James. Time to knock the granny out of you.
That was all improv, by the way, because to be honest, I'd like to see something like that if that were possible. Unfortunately, it's not because of NXT UK, but yeah, I got the idea.
And Roman Reigns acted like a right proper dick today.
I mean, yeah.
First he calls Bobby Lashley out. Pretty much blames him for losing to the Revival.
And then he blames Kurt Angle for being a bitch. He blames this. He blames that. Can we just turn Roman Reigns heel for fuck's sake?
The scuttlebutt I've heard is that they're actually trying to turn him into a badass heel that people cheer.
It's Vince won't give up on him, huh?
Not so much that, according to some rumors, Bobby and Roman will be main eventing Extreme Rules.
God damn it.
That's right. The main event is a nothing grudge match over...
I mean, it's Bobby Roode. It's Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. I mean, just on paper, that should be a pay-per-view seller. But
yeah,
not the main event.
This would be the third time that a Roman Reigns match has gone over on the world title match.
Are you sure?
The first time
Money in the Bank would beg to differ.
Money at first was the greatest Royal Rumble. Roman went on before the world title.
Uh-huh.
Then it was the Samoa Joe match over the AJ Styles match. I think the
one excuse you could have it is like if for greatest royal for the girl, as Mildred would put it. He was fighting for the Universal title against Brock. I'm not going to show up, bitch, Lesnar.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
It's the Universal title, Matty. It's dead. No one cares about it.
Not if you're on Toku, which is what I do. It's on my little plushie champ. Who, yeah, get this. In the previous Super Sentai, which is Power Rangers in Japan, for those who are not accustomed to it, that's fair enough. It's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. In the previous one, the Black Ranger was a robot wrestling bull.
That sounds pretty damn awesome.
And on Toku Riffs, I turned him into the reincarnation of Randy Macho Man Savage. Yes, sir, champion of the universe. That's what I am. Yeah. Lucky person. If you keep saying you're lucky, I'm gonna elbow drop you faster than I go down on Elizabeth. Yes, sir.
Now I have this image in my head of Zordon accidentally teleporting Macho Man Randy Savage to be the Black Ranger in the first
episode. Hey, every Sunday, right now we're doing a Kamen Rider called Kamen Rider Build, and the current Sentai is called a Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger. Basically, cops versus robbers, the Sentai. It's actually good. A little heavy on the faves because Japanese culture have like an aversion and a hatred for police officers.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough. But yeah, in the previous show, there were like 9 Senshi, and one of them was a robot wrestling bull from another world. Yeah, south of Mars. That's where it comes from. Yes, sir.
You, Macho Man Randy Savage, who represent all the power of the Mastodon, shall be the Black Ranger. Yeah!
Yes, sir. I'm going to knock down a putty or two. Yes, sir. And Rita Repulsa, you're going nowhere. No, madam, no. Elizabeth? My name's Kimberly. Yeah, you're Elizabeth. That's what you are.
Yeah. I see you hiding over there, British Bulldog. The Macho Man can see everything, know everything, everywhere. I'm Jason. You're British Bulldog. Yeah. What do we got over here?
We got over here in the blue Mean Gene Okerlund. Yeah, you look good with the glasses, but the mustache missing is weird. I don't care if your name's Billy. You're Mean Gene. Yes, sir. Cream of the crop. That's what I am. Yes, sir.
What's this over here? We got Bull Nakano on the team. Yeah. A little extra muscle technical ability so we can bring the buddies in the fight to him. Yeah. You know. And he somehow appears in Rita's hideout just throwing things of creamer at her. Your magic can't fruit me. Because I
am the creep. Saturday morning on Fox TV. This is Rita Repul. This is Lord Zed's cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah, cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah. God, can you tell how much I want to talk about Monday Night Raw and how much I don't want to talk about fucking Bailey and Sasha Banks? I'm sorry, Mumbles. I can't. Dr. Shelby isn't helping.
No, he is not. He did. His face was amazing. But...
He was great. That's the worst part. Like, just separately, it was fine, but that's like I just as a whole, I'm like this is ass backwards. This is not what we want. We want Bailey versus Sasha that we got from NXT.
But somebody brought this up while we were watching.
Yeah.
The ironic part about it is you're sending 2 women who have a blood feud to anger management while you have Braun Strowman beating the shit out of Kevin Owens on a weekly basis, and you're doing nothing about it. Do you see the problem here, Vince?
Do you see the consistency?
Consistency. Do you know it, motherfucker?
At this point, I'm almost tempted to break up the English mother effer button here. It was like,
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
Because obviously Vince don't speak it anymore. It's Vince McMahon. It's McMahonish. That's what it is.
Oh, anyway. Devil, Green Ranger has to be Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, God. So let's see. Who do we have as Kimberly's Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm.
Billy's Mean Gene. We turned Billy into Mean Gene Okerlund. Jason's the British Bulldog for some reason. We turned Trini into Bull Nakano. And now, Tommy is Jake the Snake Roberts.
And he speaks in nothing but snake metaphors.
God damn it.
See, Rita, you think your magic's going to save you, but what you don't understand is a snake doesn't believe in magic. The only thing a snake believes in is his fangs. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to make you, Rita, believe. Cute theme music.
Trust me. Also, evil Reverend in the chat. Just pictured Savage tearing into Alpha like it did Sorak on Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, God.
Keep mistaking him for that monkey Blip. That's what it is, yeah.
Your name is Blip.
Aye, shut up, Blip. Who was that big hit in the tube? Vince? Now, where's your daughter, Stephen? Oh, I'm not going to do that. No.
No, don't do it.
Enough. Moving on.
Let's see. In other news, there were some reports about Bray Wyatt's accident on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I have next here. TM, basically, Bray Wyatt was in a car accident during the weekend. The update here, he was not on Raw because, well, obviously. Turns out, cops have said, yeah, that's his fault. He wasn't paying attention. He's been cited for bad driving or careless driving due to failure to operate his vehicle in a careful and prudent manner. Basically, he was texting and driving? I don't know. Probably just he was too fucking tired. I don't know.
Or he was too distracted by the ample backside of JoJo.
There we go again, Jesus.
Yes, I said it.
That is an ass. That is an ass, I'm not gonna lie. But no, he was at fault. He and Ruby Riott are going evaluations. We'll go into Ruby Riott. She's out for a couple of weeks to 7 months. They're the evaluation to see, okay, is she gonna be fine? Same for Bray Wyatt. It's just, okay, it's more of a short-term situation. There we go. Oh, God, Mike Shell. Bulk and Skull are Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. Oh, good Lord.
What you over there? Look at that Jason motherfucker.
Yes!
He talk about martial art. I show him what for. I come over there. Then
break his back, make him humble, and fuck his ass with a 10-inch cock.
Zordon, you don't make me Ranger. I come to command center. I go into your tube. I put you in camouflage. Break your fucking back. And then, if I feel like it, fuck your ass. Make it humble. But I don't have a back or an ass. Well, fuck your ear. Make it humble.
We just turned into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers into WWF in the 1980s and Iron Sheik in the year 2010. We have accomplished much tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we got a little bit of breaking news, Matty.
What do you got?
Phoenix police release Enzo Amore investigation report.
That's, let's see, I have it somewhere in here. Dr. Shelby's future. Phoenix PD has released their report regarding the Enzo Amore rape case. It's they confirmed that it began on October 23rd, but Enzo was not notified by the police of the allegations until Filomeno Shion went public. So, quote, after the victim publicly disclosed the active investigation, the suspect, redacted, has now had knowledge of the investigation, and all contact was directly to his attorneys. Of course, it was noted that he of course, WB fired him over it because, guess what? Same day, so yeah, basically same day the tweet happened is the same day Enzo heard about it. So there's legitimate news that, folks, guess what? What Enzo was saying on Steve Austin's show was true. Here's the here's the whole thing. Quote, in reviewing the totality of the investigation, it does not warrant a submission for any criminal charges at this time. There is insufficient evidence to corroborate the victim's disclosure of sexual assault. There were no witnesses to the incident, and the forensic examination crime lab results do not provide evidence of sexual assault at this time. The subject did not give direct statement to the police, but did give indirect statement through his attorney. All contact with the victim was consensual. Cell phone and social media data and information contradicts some of the initial statements about the incident. There is no cell phone and there is no cell phone or social media data that can corroborate the sexual assault disclosure. Witness statements made to law enforcement contradict the victim's statement. This is probably going with the other gentleman calling bullshit on Philomena. I was wondering. Video surveillance does confirm that the parties involved were together at their Clarendon Hotel on the night in question. The footage also confirms the victim leaving that morning. The video surveillance does not capture or corroborate the disclosure of sexual assault. The facts of the case do not allow the case to proceed at this time. In the event of additional evidence comes to light that could corroborate the victim's disclosure of sexual assault, this case can be reopened for further investigation until such evidence is located or provided. This case will be closed. Case closed, end quote. So basically, it pretty much confirms what we knew. Basically, the police told the attorney, saying, "Hey, listen, are we in trouble?" I say, "No, no one's in trouble. We're investigating. That's it. And you don't have to worry about anything." And basically, the first time of the investigation happened, of the investigation going public, was when the Twitter happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't excuse Enzo Amore, obviously. He's still a dirtbag human being, but
yeah,
sexual assault, there's not enough.
Yep. If the police did a full investigation and they said they can't go forward, then
that's it. Ain't enough. You're free to go.
And of course, you're gonna have those Enzo fans coming out the woodwork like, "Yeah, Enzo should sue the WWE and blah 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 blah." I mean, look, WWE did what they had to do with the information that they had.
Here's where everybody is right and wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
WWE were like, "Wait, did you know about this?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I was told, but you knew about this. You're fired." When really what happened was Enzo heard of something. I say, "Hey, could you talk to his lawyer?" Way back in December, he said, "Could you just check, see if I'm in trouble?" I said, "Well, there's an investigation, but no, you're not in trouble. You're cool." And the attorney said, "No, you're good. You don't need to do anything. You're cool."
Mm-hmm.
And then the Twitter happened, and WWE did probably the only thing they could in their moment, at that moment. And that's it. And it's not to say Enzo wasn't already in deep shit. That was probably the straw that broke the camel's back in the first place.
Yep. It just gives more credence about what Simon Gotch was saying about him.
Yeah, pretty much.
People say Simon Gotch was just hating on Enzo. I'm like, it's not hating if it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, Aiden English had good things to say about Big Cass.
Which is something.
Yeah, but when I remember that shoot interview we did a couple of months back, where they were just like, "What do you think of such and such?" They were just naming off wrestlers from NXT, and he was just giving their opinion of them. He's like, Jason Jordan, very sweet, very humble guy. Aiden English, he's a good friend of mine. Big Cass, a nice dude. Enzo, he's an abortion. Fuck him.
Yeah. So for those wondering where Bobby Roode and the Bar are, they're backstage. They're working. It's just a case of creative has nothing for you.
Yeah, which is a shame. And considering that Sheamus's time in wrestling is on a ticking clock, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
But another little bit of information from the scuttlebutt that I've been able to read from my various sources tell me that the WWE is running through pretty much every and all ideas they have for Daniel Bryan this year.
Basically, they're booking everything they can before the contract either A, expires, or B, to a point where, okay, we've done everything we could, let's just fuck him off.
Yep. I don't think they want to fuck him off, seeing as how he...
Well, no, they see money. It's just, now it's a case of, like, does Daniel Bryan want to just fuck off somewhere and just wrestle Minoru Suzuki for 2 hours?
Yep. So, Smart money would be that at Extreme Rules somehow Miz costs Team Hell No the title, and thus
Which would be hard because multiple sources, including Bleacher Report, are saying, "Hey, Miz is at the he's at the thing at the All-Star game, baseball All-Star game, MLB All-Star game." God, hard to be at two places at once. So I would say if there's interference, I say maybe a video package gimmick, something like that. Tron interference, maybe?
or James Ellsworth dressed like the Miz.
No.
Don't. This is WWE, Matty. Don't. I would not put it past them.
Fucker has cross-dressed, so that, yeah.
See, in other news, I found a new wrestling fed to follow on YouTube.
Ooh, what you got?
PCW.
Aha.
It's the greatest fed that allows for dream matches such as Kenny Omega versus Neville, Braun Strowman versus Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, Jesus.
Drew McIntyre versus Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, that's a dream match right there.
But yeah, it's done by a guy named Pulse, and every month since about April or May, he's had a Patreon tournament where all of his patrons get assigned a wrestler and they fight in a tournament.
Ooh.
And the winner of that tournament gets to fight the PCW champion.
Okay. Then.
And the last couple of winners, I think May's champion was surprisingly Scott Steiner.
Yes.
He broke Rusev in the first round with the Steiner recliner.
Which is basically the accolade.
Exactly. That's why it was such a hype match. Let's see. This month's winner.
For those playing at home, no contracts have been thrown away. It's obviously CAW League.
No, it's actually Fire Pro Wrestling World.
Fire Pro. So yeah, CAW as in create a wrestler. Basically Fire Pro, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. But currently, the current PCW champion is Big Bear.
Okay.
And no, it's not a wrestler. It's an actual bear.
Well, that's a big bear.
And his whole thing is the Pulse goes, coming into the ring, hailing from your neck of the woods, Big Bear. And Big Bear is an utter machine. I mean, he absolutely mauled RVD in 5 minutes. Just bit his face open, and to add insult to injury, beat him with the 5-star frog splash.
Oh. So wait. So after he opened his face off, mauled RVD, was the bear tested for weed?
Do you really want to test the Big Bear?
No, but it's the obvious question to ask.
Apparently not, because in the next round he absolutely mauled Tanahashi, and I mean he mauled him.
All right,
and he beat him with the high fly flow.
And of course he put over Okada because you have to put over Okada.
No, he actually killed Okada too.
Was Minoru at ringside going, God damn, why can't we have that Bear and Suzuki-gun?
No, Minoru was actually in the tournament.
Ah.
And guess who he fought?
Other than Braun Strowman?
He fought Kurt Angle.
Excuse me, my head just exploded for a second.
Yep.
God damn. Why couldn't we have had that?
It gets better. Big Bear went on to win the tournament and then face off against the previous PCW champion, Tetsuya Naito.
Oh, Jesus.
Destroyed them in 6 minutes.
Fire Pro Wrestling,
Right.
everybody.
But this last tournament for I think for June, the finals of the match, Matty, you're gonna need everybody in the chat. Matty, you're gonna need some you're gonna need some tissue or something to catch all the jizz because you're gonna cum your brains out.
All right.
The final match of last month's PWG extra 5 grand tournament was the Best Bout Machine Kenny Omega versus the Golden Star Kota Ibushi.
Ooh.
Get it all out, Matty. Get it all out.
You know what? I'm going to hold it in. I'm just going to say it like Deadpool would say. I'm touching myself tonight.
Yep. But yeah, if you guys want to see it, all the tournaments for I think for this month and last month are on the guy's YouTube channel called Pulse. Easy to find, easy to look up. But yeah, from the looks of it, I don't think there's anybody who can beat Big Bear.
All right.
I mean,
That said, Lucha Underground happened.
Yes, Lucha.
I know. In Impact, Hernandez came back, and it looks like it's going to be an LAX Civil War.
Yep, between King, Hernandez, and Homicide, and the other members of LAX again, and Conan, and Conan, always with the way of words, had something to say about Mr. King, calling him nothing but a walking, talking glory hole.
Oh.
And also, someone made their debut in Impact.
Ooh.
To help out with Grado, it's none other than the local hero, Joe Hendry.
Good for him. Oh, Joe Hendry, a local hero.
Oh, and Ken, we have to talk about 205 Live.
That no DQ match?
That fucking no DQ match.
I've heard things.
I watched it. My God, Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy tore it down. Like, they did things with a fucking set of steel steps that I didn't think was possible. They did a superplex off the top of the stairs that was set up vertically in the corner.
Okay.
But the highlight of the match, Buddy Murphy was outside, was behind the barricade, behind the announce team table. They were brawling. So he was getting ready to jump off the Spanish, getting ready to jump off the barrier or whatever. Yeah. So Mustafa Ali's like, fuck that, jumps up on the table, on the barricade, and Spanish fly into the table.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sounds like I need to watch that match.
You have to watch that match.
I think I have to watch that match now.
Yeah, I am like Tim Meadows in Dewey Cox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get out of here, Matty. You don't want none of this shit.
And yet, I want it. I want it bad.
Well, all the matches any good? The matches kick ass.
Yeah.
I don't want the championship I don't want the champion to be useless. The champion's always there. Well, is the announced team pretty good? The announced team is the best. Get out of here.
Vic Joseph is good, and you know Nigel McGuinness is going to show up.
Yeah, Nigel was on his game that night.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Matty. You don't want none of this shit.
I want it. I'm probably going to watch it after the show tonight.
Okay, you can get in here, but just this once.
All right.
But I'm definitely watching next week. Yeah. Next week is going to be good.
Speaking of good, Lucha Underground happened, and obviously the fallout of grave consequences. On the other side. three-way to the grave consequences happened. And apparently Katrina went, "Your soul is mine," or something like that. I'm going to say two things. One, they've written off Phoenix for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And two, Melissa Santos versus Katrina is going to happen somewhere down the line.
Yes, it is.
Call it a gut feeling. Call it a gut feeling from watching that. Two, as mentioned before, Jack Swagger breaking some ankles.
Yeah, it's always good.
It's always good. I like this new Jack Strong, whatever. Jack Swagger is fucking awesome.
But Jake Strong, he sounds like he sounds like a member of the old school G.I. Joe team.
Cobra! God damn it, my ankle! I can't do Cobra Commander, but you get the idea.
Hey guys, let's break some ankles like everyone else. Yeah. I don't think so, guys. Jake Strong. Whenever you don't break ankles unless they're those damn cobras. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
Okay.
Joe.
What the heck just happened?
What?
I think one of the batteries blew up on me.
The fuck?
Yeah. Like, I'm just leaning into my microphone and... what the fuck happened?
Your house isn't haunted, is it, Matty?
Last time I checked.
It's not haunted by one of them Canadian ghosts, are they?
No.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'll be searching around for a bit. I'm literally leaning into my desk as per usual. And, like, a piece of battery just falls on the back of my neck. I got the piece of it right here.
Oh, Lord. Don't tell me you're being haunted by the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
I think one of the batteries just corroded and blew up. And I'm wondering where the other piece is before the,
No, you're being haunted by the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, I probably haven't
Heard what you've been talking about me saying I'm a Power Ranger. Everybody knows old Macho Man Randy Savage. VR Troopers forever. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, VR Troopers is fucking awesome. Just, you know. I found another piece on my bed here. Still not the whole thing. What the fuck happened? Okay, suffer for later. Yeah, that pop. Yeah, Mike Shell wondered what that pop was. That was a battery flying open for some reason. A C battery from one of my Japanese morphers that I removed for that express reason.
It's just weird.
Yeah, that was a weird pop. You didn't hear it, but that was indeed a pop. I'm literally leaning in a.
What? Just the things that happen on a live stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think I might have found the culprit, I think. No, fucking, I'm throwing all my batteries out tonight, that's for sure. I'm not fucking around with that shit.
Better to be safe than sorry.
I'm gonna do that right now. Give me a second. You're gonna hear ShintigerCurl over the speakers for a second. It's one of those very small batteries, for those wondering. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
I literally lean into the desk like I usually do when I'm trying to think, and then. Guts and Glory, that theme song is sucking your head, devil, huh? All right. Well, with that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so back on track with the Lucha Underground gimmick, huh?
Yeah, let's get that.
So Jake Strong happened. They did a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where Antonio Cueto, he's in his office. He's talking to King Cuerno about the Gauntlet of the Gods. And he pretty much says, well, I don't got no gauntlet. It was stolen. So Antonio sets up the main event, which is King Cuerno versus Chavo Guerrero. A little bit of a grab match over Aztec Warfare. And then comes Cage, and there's a joke about Cage being a machine. It's like, no, I'm the man. He's the machine. And Cage, after showing that he could beat the crap out of Pentagon Jr., Pentagon Dark, he goes, I want to finish the job. I want the title. Antonio, he goes, well, you got to earn it, bub. So Cuerno, who won the main event, by the way, he got one of the one of the 7 Aztec medallions.
Yes.
And the main event next week for another of those medallions. Cage?
Yes.
Versus Mil Muertes.
The Machine versus the Man of 1,000 Deaths.
Yeah.
Well, he should be up to like 996 by now.
Well, you want me to watch something like Lucha Underground? There's your main event right there. That'll be something I'd like to watch.
Yes, it is. And
Yes,
also
indeed.
for 205 Live, we got a title match.
It's very true.
Yep, Cedric Alexander defends against Hideo Itami.
So next week's gonna be good for wrestling, at least in the title department.
Yes, it will be.
Gotta be a good one. And that's pretty much it.
I got nothing else.
I got nothing else either. You want to take care of the business about reading some emails and some comments and some things and some stuff?
I can do some things and some stuff and some things and some stuff with the emails and comments and the things.
I think we shall do that. I think I found the rest of the residue on the mouse pad.
Ew.
No, it's not battery acid, believe it or not. It's just stuff. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I really do apologize.
This is what happens.
I'll be finding it later. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, it is indeed time. Wrong one. There you go. It's time for the emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. Time limit, of course, for that. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, day of the show. And so we begin with an email that was sent in last week at the end of the show where we had mumbles last week.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not going to say the whole name here. I will say Graham sent in this first one.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if you're expecting Francho Taco, he has said he's not sending anything next week because he will be a busy.
Understandable.
He said. So Graham says, "Hi, what is the best storyline in wrestling in your opinions? Also, which wrestlers are absolutely hate love with each other?" So, best storyline in wrestling in my opinion, all time, Austin McMahon probably comes to mind.
God damn, more recently, the entire Kenny Omega saga.
The Kenny Omega saga comes to mind.
You know.
Aha! I found the rest of the culprit.
Yeah. Yes.
What's left of it anyway? Oh, that flew open. Look at that.
Ugh.
I'm surprised I did not burn on this small little battery, but I found it. There it is. I found the culprit in the pile of stuff I keep. Looks like I got everything anyway.
All right.
Okay, so best storylines. I mean, it's subjective. Daniel Bryan's ascent at WrestleMania 30, the whole authority gimmick from from SummerSlam the year before up until WrestleMania 30, that was awesome. Would have been great for the follow up. The follow through would have been even more amazing, I'm sure. But you know, injuries happen, unfortunately.
Yep.
I would mention the feud of the year. My favorite all-time feud this millennium so far. El Generico versus Kevin Steen.
There you go.
Like the most sustained rivalry in any mainstream stuff, for sure. Because Mike Shell with Katie Vick. Dave!
Mike Shell, you're out of your family.
He was fishing for it. He was.
The Samoa Joe Kurt Angle trilogy.
Yes, that definitely comes to mind. Storyline wise, just the fact that they broke up 1 year of the final battle during a tag team match, and then it went all the way to a fight without honor as the main event, with El Generico finally vanquishing him. I mean, that makes sense, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
As far as hate love, I don't know.
Like, we're talking about wrestlers who hate love each other, or wrestlers that we hate love.
That's the thing. It's not specific. Which wrestlers are absolutely in hate love with each other? I mean, other than Sasha and Bayley.
Rock and Triple H.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Last up, gentleman by the name of TWK.
What? Is that a new one?
Been a while since we had TWK send in stuff, and it's our good buddy T-Dub from Michigan.
Yeah,
T-Dub sent in, so he had to send in something. Hey, hi, hello, Noggers. Happy days are here again. This weekend was hit very emotional extremes for me. On the bright side, my grandparents' grandpa is doing better than we thought it should live for the rest of the year. That's awesome. BT Dub's going to Michigan until Sunday, so any New Japan spoilers get you a master daving from me, Matty, me, and the guest, who he assumed correctly being ShintigerCurl. Until then, this is a TWK review telling you to work your gimmick.
There you go.
There you go. You have been warned. You have been warned. That being said, that's it.
That's all the emails and comments?
That's all we got this week. Well, then again, it's a slow week, you know.
Huh.
It's probably going to pick up around the time we do best and worst stuff so far. It usually does.
Oh, it's
that being said, those are your emails. Ow!
What the
fuck? Too loud. God damn it. It's the Fire Pro Wrestling Experience Premium theme that I use, but it's like I forgot to lower the thing.
Ouch.
A little bit. Those were your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at thewrestlecast@gmail.com. Hey! Speaking of T-Dub, he has his Patreon. It's still on the screen. Patreon.com/TWK Reviews and PayPal.me/MattyJ316. We shall return with our talk of the G1 Special in San Francisco when we come back. Do not go far, folks.
And now a word from our sponsors.
In and out, that's what a hamburger is all about.
In and Out, fresh every step of the way. Fresh tomato, lettuce, and onion. 2 juicy beef patties with cheese. Serving Southern California for over 30 years with quality you can taste.
In and Out. That's what a hamburger is all about.
In and out.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
A new Fire Pro Wrestling game, huh? I got this.
Kenny Omega's starting out strong. An elbow to the face. Omega won't take this sitting down. And a low blow. He'll be feeling that tomorrow. This can't be good. It looks like a devastating pile driver.
Not like this.
Is this lights out for Omega?
Kenny!
But wait! Kota Ibushi's at the ropes! Begging Kenny to tag him in! Turn your living room into a ring with Fire Pro Wrestling World! Fight alongside and against your favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling talent in the all-new Scenario Mode. Edit custom wrestlers, title belts, and more to book your dream match. Then, share your creations online and battle with players from around the globe.
Golden Trigger!
Who do you have in your corner?
Tag a friend, and we'll see you in the ring.
Fire Pro Wrestling World, available August 28th.
So how about that thing that aired during Sea of X Cross New Japan when worlds collide?
How about that thing?
Yeah,
yes.
that originally aired during CEO little thing there. So something that obviously the ShintigerCurl was watching. I was watching Summer Games done quick myself.
Oh, but speaking of, thanks for reminding me, Matty. Did you happen to see the top 8 for Street Fighter?
I did not, no.
Then you happen to miss the best entrance this year for CEO.
Oh, you're talking about Val Venus.
My boy, Infiltration, with the best intro of the entire tournament.
I actually happened to have watched that video. Spot fucking on.
And considering that Asian players tend to be very reserved and shy when they make their entrances, it's saying something that Infiltration did that.
Yeah. Shy and reserved, Val Venus is not.
And I did not know, and I got to say, Infiltration's legs looked amazing.
Aww. Anyway.
We had a close second goes to Apology Man.
But I did not watch that one. What was it?
He came out. It was the Dragon Ball Fighters top 8. He came out dressed as Tien, who was one of his mains.
Uh-huh.
And one of his friends, along with him, came out as Chaozu.
Nice.
The guy he was playing, Kazunoko, was playing had one of his mains was Yamcha. So, Apology Man and his friend get in the ring. His friend latches on to Kazunoko's back, blows up, and Kazunoko splays out in the ring, looking just like dead Yamcha.
Brava. Very nice. Good selling, too.
Yeah, it is. He sold it well.
Yeah. All right, now we gotta get back to the wrestling. No, we gotta do that. But it's a good wrestling, and hello, and Reverend, hello, gamers. Happy games are here again. Anyway, so we talked about this last week, so this is not deja vu. It's just we have to do it because D-Dub was going to be out of here this week. But we got ShintigerCurl, who happens to have New Japan World as well, so there's that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that streaming service.
And if I didn't have it, I could still watch it on Access TV.
There's that as well. That being said, the G1 special in San Francisco, California, the Cow Palace in, quote, Daly City, California, but it's still San Francisco, and it's still the Cow Goddamn Palace. It's like the MSG of, like, California, you know?
SCU!
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 That being said, here's the card as it stands this particular evening at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. July 6, 2018. Match number uno, that hasn't changed. Shoyo, Rocky Romero, Gedo, and Yoshihashi. They're taking on Bullet Club's Chase Owens, Yoshiro Takahashi, Tagaloa Tamatanga, and King Haku.
Haku kills everyone.
Yeah, I could see that.
No, he kills everyone.
But what about the rest of the card?
Everyone.
God damn it. Just don't kill Jim Ross. Like, I know he sucks on commentary now, but still. Have some respect.
The only one who would survive is Suzuki.
Probably out of respect, more than likely.
Yep, but everyone else died. Dead.
Speaking of Suzuki, he's in match number 2. Toru Yano and Tomohiro Ishii taking on Zack Sabre Jr. and Minoru Suzuki. And Minoru Suzuki is going to stretch somebody. Probably Yano.
No, Zack Sabre Jr. is going to stretch somebody. Toru Yano is going to cheat like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And Ishii and Suzuki are just going to beat the shit out of each other.
They're just going to beat the shit out of each other, yeah.
They'll do it after. They'll do it before, during, and after the match.
Pretty much.
And on the plane ride home.
You know, just to keep, and
somehow
I just realized that Reverend was actually referencing Val Venus, not OSW. So, hello, gamers.
Yep. And then they make their way through Texas and fight in the drive-thru for Whataburger.
Actually, though, they're going to fight each other through In-N-Out because it's there. They're going to fly to Texas, do Whataburger, beat the crap out of each other. They're going to fly to New York for Shake Shack and Five Guys. And they're going to have a beat the crap out of each other discussion to figure out what the best burger is.
I tell you, Whataburger is superior. No, In-N-Out.
And folks, you can have that discussion. I'm just going to enjoy the good burgers. That's it.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
I hope to try a Whataburger one day, but you know. That being said, next up, Kushida and Hiroshi Tanahashi will take on Marty Scurll and Handman Page.
Man's been coming up lately.
Yeah, he's been building up a lot in ROH, and it's obviously showing in New Japan as well. I believe he's been announced for the G1 Climax as well, so good luck to him for that. Never open weight titles next. Hiroki Goto, who just got it from Big Douche Mike Elgin. And he's taking on... How about this matchup? Hiroki Goto versus Jeff Cobb.
Oh, this
and for those who don't know, Jeff Cobb is Matanza Cueto.
Yeah. And best believe Jeff Cobb made some fans at CEO last weekend.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of who did he beat crap out of?
Chase Owens.
Thank you.
Yeah, and guys in the chat were like, "God damn, who the fuck is this big man?" They were ripping on him.
Someone we knew all that time long ago. Just everyone else is noticing how badass Jeff Cobb actually is.
And people when the match started were like calling him low rent Hawaiian Joe or
Hawaiian Joe.
They called him Hawaiian Joe, shit like that. And I'm just sitting back,
folks. Jeff Cobb is pretty much a clone of Samoa Joe, but in all the good ways.
Yeah.
Also, he could flip.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb
is fucking fly like the best of them.
Jeff Cobb is the truth.
Yes.
Everyone knows this.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the truth, Sonata and Evil are gonna fucking lose again. That's the truth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
IWGP heavyweight tag team championship. I had to emphasize the heavyweight because the Young Bucks have them gold straps. They're defending them against Sonata and Evil in the rematch of that particular matchup.
Are they still selling their injuries from Dominion?
You'll have to ask them tomorrow.
All right, we'll just find out ourselves, okay? But should be a good match.
Another tag match: Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada taking on Bushi and Tetsuya Naito.
It still feels odd to me to not see Okada with the belt,
and yet it feels so good to see Kenny with that gold belt.
Yeah, it does. But this should be a good match. Nice way to get wait a minute. Who is Okada having a feud with right now?
Yes. I got nothing, bud. He just lost the fucking belt a couple of weeks ago, for God's sakes.
Oh yeah,
a month, but you get the idea.
Oh yeah, he's in something of a feud with Zack Sabre Jr.
I believe that would be the closest resemblance, but right now Zack Sabre Jr. is intent on stretching Yano for a bit. Next up, IWGP, a Junior Heavyweight Championship, Dragon Lee versus Hiromu Takahashi. This sounds like nothing, but if you're a Lucha fan, this is like you're spooging right now, basically.
So much spooge.
Yes.
So spooge.
Oh yeah, so little time.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. Heavyweight title because they're in America, so you may as well. Jay White, he's defending against the flamboyant Juice Robinson.
Give it juice.
Give it the juice. This promo alone is worth it.
Yeah.
And in the main event of the evening, IWGP Heavyweight Championship of the World, Mr. Kenneth Jerome Omega taking on Cody R. Rhodes.
It might be the best. It would probably be the best told match of the
story wise. Yeah, it's Bullet Club. It's for the fight for the leadership in a sense. Also, Cody will be the most hated man in the building. He will have the most heat.
Yeah, but in the recent interviews of the match, it's not the vibe of it is different from when they fought at in that event at
that
ROH.
Supercard of Honor, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different vibe. You got they both kind of want to settle things, but not in the same way that it was at Supercard of Honor, because they both had come out and said, and Kenny was like, "I'm tired of fighting you, Cody. I just want my friend back." And Cody was like, we're not really that close of friends, but we love wrestling, and we're just going to put it all on the line for it. So there's a story of them knowing that they have to fight, but really just kind of wanting to make up and get things back to the way they were before all this shit went down.
Makes sense.
So I can see a lot of story being built in this match if they play it right, which I know they will. But of course, Kenny has to retain.
Well, yeah. I mean, if New Japan is going to do something stupid, which they won't, it's their top belt. Fuck's sake. but it's gonna look close.
Yeah, that just reminds me, Kenny is very close to being a Grand Slam the first ever Grand Slam champion in New Japan history.
How so?
Like, he's had the junior heavyweight title,
yeah,
the U.S. title,
yeah,
the Intercontinental title, and now the World title. All he needs is the never openweight title, and he's held all the singles titles in all of New Japan.
Ooh.
He would be if he decides to go that route, he would be New Japan's first ever Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam singles champ? Yeah, I can see that. I mean, not right now, but sometimes.
Yeah. And did he ever hold the junior heavyweight belts?
I believe he held the tag belts, yeah.
Yeah, the junior heavyweight tag belts.
Yeah.
And he's held the 6-man titles with the Bucks.
He's held the 6-man titles, yeah.
He hasn't held the heavyweight tag belts.
And he hasn't held the never open weight belt.
Yeah, so I think so. Never open weight and heavyweight title belts are the only belts he hasn't held.
Makes sense.
So, in a way, despite the broken status of the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega might be the most successful leader of the Bullet Club ever.
Time will tell. But until then, we got to do winners and losers, as per usual.
Yep.
Because that's the card. You can, I'd say, enjoy the show, but we all know you are. Let's do losers. There's got to be a D-cell battery in there.
Oh yes, indeed. There is a D-cell battery award in there. It's.
I've had it, good sir.
For those of you who have never seen Wrestle-Lamia, it is a YouTube channel that is particularly known for its Behind the Titantron series. It's basically an editorial series examining famous events and people in professional wrestling. Like, they've examined the Montreal Screwjob, the Curtain Call, the Benoit tragedy, the murder of Bruiser Brody, the Snooker murder case. Basically, all the controversies that have happened in professional wrestling. This week, they did one called "The Twisted History of the Ultimate Warrior," where they pretty much cataloged all the crazy, racist, homophobic, and batshit shit that the Ultimate Warrior said in his life before his untimely passing. I'm not giving the D-Cell Battery Award to that. I'm giving it to the comment section of that video, which had nothing but guys come out pretty much saying, Ultimate Warrior was a legend. He was right. And so I'm going to get this straight. He said disparaging remarks about lesbians and gays and said that Heath Ledger was a hero to his daughter because he accidentally committed suicide, and that Martin Luther King shouldn't be honored as a civil rights hero simply because he had some extramarital indiscretions, and that the people of New Orleans deserved to get utterly washed out of their homes by Hurricane Katrina. You're saying he's right about that? Really? So yeah, comment section. You get a D-cell battery. Fuck you. As for losers, poor Kevin Owens. Just poor Kevin Owens. Just poor Kevin Owens. Just can't catch a break. The whole Bayley Sasha thing, like you said, Matty, the Doctor is pretty cool, but even he couldn't save this shit. And the whole thing with Roman just being an absolute dick to Bobby Lashley, to the point where Lashley just said, fuck you, I'm leaving, and no one felt bad for Roman as he got his ass kicked by the Revival. And the stream chat for CEO, because those are some hateful, toxic motherfuckers.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah. When we got to the top, they complained that the tournament ran long because the Smash tournaments and the Tekken tournaments ran long. And I'm like, this must be your first tournament. This must be your first major tournament, because just because they schedule it at a certain time doesn't mean it's going to be at a certain time. Tournaments run long. So basically
the opposite of GDQ.
Pretty much. It's just a very toxic chat, and it was even worse when it got to the Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8, because all anybody could bitch about was the fucking voices. Like, it should be dubbed. No, it should be subbed. That's the way it should be. And I'm like, I've been watching professional fighting games for the last 10 years. I have acquainted myself with several professional fighting game players. Not once has the quality of the voice acting been an issue for them playing the game. That's just you weebs coming out and just starting shit up because you have to be weebs. I'm sorry for using that word, but it matches what they were acting like.
Yeah. Marks. Yep. Also, Mike Shell regarding the tournament running long. Card is subject to change.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it's one thing, you don't have to like all the fighting games. You don't have to watch all of them. If you don't like a fighting game, you don't have to watch it. Yeah. I don't like Dead or Alive. I don't like the fighting game. So you know what I do? I turn it off and I wait till the tournament is over, and then watch something else. It's that easy. And I'm done.
Well, I got a couple of listeners myself. Obviously, that stupid YouTube chat for that bullshit. Just the general Toku fandom in general, just throwing shade at everything that happened this week, and it's making us look and sound bad. I'm not going to go into too much detail because we've done so enough already. All I'm going to say is, take a chill pill, let's go to Power Morph and have some fucking fun. God damn it. You do you, and you leave the people alone. The appropriate people have been fired. They're still allowed to show up. Mm-hmm. Until they act like douchebags. Until then, they in. That's all I'm saying there. Doesn't excuse the fire-y, or the fire-y, because he acted like a dick too. It's public knowledge now. But the owner of the con has the right to say, hey, I'm not going to... It has the right to say, hey, I'm not going to ban him just because everyone else says I should ban him. I'll ban him when he starts being a dick. And right now he's not being a dick. There you go. If you want to know what's going on, I'm not, because I'm done with it. I just want to go to Power Morphicon and be done with it. As far as wrestling is concerned, Raw. Okay. I'm so glad the power got cut off for most of the show, because that sounds like I missed a bad one.
It wasn't bad, it was just unimpressive. That's all I will say.
That's fair enough. I did not miss much. Winners.
Oh, I forgot a loser that I meant to get.
Go ahead.
Christian.
Uh-oh.
Mrs. Christian Weston Chandler. He was at a con a couple of weeks ago, being very grabby towards some of the...
Oh, I've heard of this.
He was told repeatedly by con officials to stop touching people inappropriately. He didn't do it, and so they kicked him out. And so, being the mental giant that he was, he threw a bitch fit and just sat on the floor with his head on the facing the floor until the cops actually had to come and escort him out.
Yeah.
Some days I feel bad for him, but then he does shit like this, and I'm like, and you wonder why people troll you and that you're constantly lonely. It's shit like this. And I'm done.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
All right, now you're winners. Let's end this positively.
Now, hold on a minute there, Matty.
Ooh, we got to do a Pete Dunne Award. That's right.
You better put that shite on the screen so the lads can see my beautiful
I don't
award.
have it. God damn it.
It's in the bloody chat.
Hold on a minute. I will find it eventually. I know it's somewhere. It's not in there.
Oh, bloody hell.
God damn it.
All right. Here, hold on. I guess I gotta find this for you, bloody amateurs.
By the way, ShintigerCurl's impression of Pete Dunne. Say hi, everybody, to Pete Dunne, everybody.
Hello, you bunch of tossers. It's me, Pete Dunne. God's
right.
gift to wrestling and to your mum. There we go. Don't lose it this time, or I'll come over there and I'll beat the granny out of you.
Now let's see if we can download the gimmick here. Can I even download the gimmick anymore?
You better download the bloody gimmick.
Ah, there we go. Save as. That'll work. There you go. Let's put that in the OBS folder right here real quick so we don't lose it.
Yes, put it
And let
there.
me add that to the top right here. Put that right here. And it should pop up. So there it is, right on top there. There it is. Let's adjust that. Explain what this particular award is there, Mr. Dunne.
Well, I want to give this award out to lads who've proven themselves to be manly among men and been looking good while doing it. And this award this week goes to those two lads on 205 Live, name of Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali. They put up a right burner, did up a little bunch of stuff, and beat the right tar out of each other. So because of that reason, Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy, you get the Pete Dunne Award for manly men doing manly things. Cheers.
There you go.
As for my winners, the CEO New Japan crossover, a few technical flubs aside, it was a pretty good show, and I hope they do it again next year.
Solid house show wrestling from solid professional wrestlers. Nothing wrong with that.
Indeed it is. Let's see. Infiltration for having this year's best entrance in CEO for for Val Venus. Goes without saying. Team Hell No's reunion was entertaining as fuck, with Daniel Bryan showing massive continuity by reminding Kane the last few times they encountered each other weren't all that good.
Aha.
Like, I've always had your back, Daniel. You attacked me and my wife. You tried to burn me. Last time we met, you put me in a hospital bed. Water on the bridge. Sanity for beating the shit out of the New Day during their pancake eating competition.
Aha.
Let's see. Lucha Underground, specifically Jake Strong.
Yep.
The debut, the return of the original OG LAX in Hernandez and Homicide. The Impact debut of one Joe Hendry.
Like a hero.
Yes, sir. And there's one more. There's one more on the tip of my tongue. And of course, PCW for being one of the best wrestling companies on the internet, specifically for their unstoppable world champion, Big Bear.
All right. Now for me, New Japan, Cross CEO, good job, boys. A little rougher on the edge, but that's your first indie show. It's gonna be that. Good, solid crowd, good, solid wrestling. Kind of a faux pas with the first dark match with the sex offender, but nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna undersell it because it's still bullshit. And it's still that's a major oversight, but officially, it happens. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
It happens. Lucha on the ground, Jake Strong breaking ankles, and I am looking forward to Cage versus Mil Muertes.
Yeah.
And SGDQ Summer Games done quick. 2.1 mil and change. Million and change. And of course, I donated $25. So you know, I'm not bragging about it. It was the Mario block, and I'm like, I think I need to contribute to that pile of money they're amassing.
Yeah, shout outs to the Mexican runner for destroying Cuphead.
Shades and I were watching that run together, and just skill.
No mames.
Just the skill.
No mames.
And yeah, of course, that was great. 2.1 mil, and just wonderful, wonderful run. That being said, that is it for us. You want to do a quick plug for your stuff there before we wrap things up?
I don't have much in the way of plugging because I've been so damn busy with other stuff. But yeah, I'm still going to be doing my usual Warmer Horde stuff on my YouTube channel, Mexicorn, of course. Still writing fan fiction. My book is almost done thanks to the efforts of one Miss Molly Shears, a.k.a. the girlfriend and fiance of Mr. Mark Muse of Muse Reviews. Also, I have my own Twitch channel. I haven't been able to stream lately because of reasons, but you can find it at twitch.tv/ShintigerCurl. And hopefully this weekend I'll get some games in, probably some more One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, maybe some Bloodstained, and maybe some Mahjong, because T-Dubs want to learn how to play Mahjong, and I just learned myself, so there's that. If you want to support the channel, you already know, patreon.com/ShintigerCurl. And that's all I got for me.
Yeah, you know what's going on tomorrow. A double whammy of stuff and things. The House with Tony Helms will at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the return of the Anime Mavericks podcast, the official podcast of RTT. Join the Shades. Mike Shell in the chat. Say hi, Mike. And Yami Angie. Whose turn is it, by the way, for that particular program tomorrow? Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. Because they always like to watch the first episode of a new anime. I know someone has, I believe it's Angie's pick, but I want to confirm first, obviously. That would be much appreciated. He'll say it, but that is Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. It is indeed Angie's pick. Thank you very much. Thanks, Mike. On Sunday, Token Refs Live, join myself, the Shades, Easy Rider, and hopefully Spade Ace, though he is still indisposed due to Metrocon prep. But it'll be another edition of the Token Refs, where we do the regular situation of Kamen Rider build, Lupin Ranger versus Sponsor Ranger, Gavon and Hurricaneger. It's getting good on the whole fronts. I'm going to say there. It is 7 p.m. Eastern for that. Monday, the Shades plays, though it is taking a time off for preparations for the MetroCon, which is coming up very quickly. But if it's on, it's 8 p.m. Eastern for that. The return of Rift Down on Tuesday with TWK and his usual crew of Rapscallions watching SmackDown Live with you as per usual. And of course, you're there too, right?
I'm always there.
Oh, yeah. James Ellsworth? Oh, you're over there getting your ass kicked by Asuka. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not. I don't want to get my ass kicked by Asuka.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're going to get your ass whipped.
I don't want to.
You're going to get knocked the fuck out.
Ow!
And D-Dub's going to riff it.
Oh, why y'all being mean to me?
Because you're James Ellsworth.
You guys are mean.
Wednesday, it'll be the Second City with the DM, Mildred Monk, myself, the Shades, Bi Hybrid and Lady K, doing some TRPG goodness. And Thursday, no Ranger recap. We did that. It was Mystic Force, Episode 4, Rock Solid. No cameo for Dwayne The Rock Johnson. sadly. But did happen. That was last week. We riffed that. It was a good show, if I say so myself. You should take a listen to it as soon as it's up on the YouTube. Speaking of that, for those wondering where are the RVT Twitter updates, it's my turn. And I skipped a few days because I forgot, but it'll be up as soon as I am able to do so after the end of this show. That being said, that is, of course, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be myself, the Shades, and whoever else wants to jump in and shoot the breeze with you. And, of course, we'll be back next week. It'll be myself and TW. We'll be back next week in our regular show. We'll be doing Extreme Rules preview. God help us for that, by the way. Jesus Christ. But we'll go over that card for you. All the downs and maybe one up, probably. And all that good stuff. 10 p.m. Eastern. Shin, thanks for coming in. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's no problem. Glad I could help out.
Yeah, T-Dub, I'm pretty sure TWK appreciates it as well.
Yeah, hey, T-Dub, if you're listening to this, just take all the time you need, man. We're all here for you if you need it.
That being said, that is the program, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you very much for tuning in and all that good stuff. On behalf of TWK, we want you to work your gimmick, and of course, ShintigerCurl.
See you!
I see you!
See you!
This is the worst town I've ever been in! I see you!
See you!
My name's Matty Jay. Remind you how professional wrestling. Support your independent promotion as soon as possible. Have a good one. Have a safe one. We'll talk to you later. And next week, have a good one. Bye, bye, bye.
Good morning, Cody. Good morning. In less than an hour from now, aircraft from here will join others around the world. Yes. And we will engage in the biggest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have a new meaning for all of us. No longer can we be separated by our petty differences, but we should be united by our common interests. Yeah. As fate would have it, today is the 4th of July, and you are once again fighting for our freedom.
Is this a speech from Independence Day?
But not from oppression, tyranny, or persecution, but from annihilation. We are fighting for our right to live, our right to exist. And if we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day the world declared in one voice. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.